What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. Sir Understeer. I just ordered the Inforce APL, the auto pistol light, and got it in the mail yesterday. And this review is going to be talking about it because, quite honestly, I did some searching on YouTube and just the internet in general, and did not find anything about this light except for a couple of articles from like Soldier Systems and Gear Scout or something like that. So hopefully this will give you guys more information on this light. So the light comes in this little box. It's a pretty small box, and inside it there were instructions, this bag that the light came in, the bubble wrap, and two extra parts. Well, this is the hardware for if you were to use the other mount. I guess it's the 1913 Picatinny mount, which is right here included. But the actual mount that comes on the light already is the universal rail, which worked perfectly on my Glock 19 right out of the box. All you have to do to put it on is flip up this latch, and this side actually pivots a little bit, so you can just rock it onto the rail, and then once it's on there, you just take this latch and push it down, and it locks it into place. And let me tell you, it's rock solid on there. It is not going anywhere. And let me demonstrate that to you. Let me clear my weapon and show you guys how to put it on. So as you see right there, the magazine is out, 14 rounds in it, around the chambers right here. And to prove to you that it is indeed safe, the chamber is empty. So what I'm gonna do here is, again, take this latch, flip it up, and then you simply just rock it onto the rail. See how it's on there? There's a little bit of wiggle before you latch it down, but once you latch it down, it is solid. What you hear wiggling is actually just the barrel, not the actual light. And it is on there. It's not going anywhere. And since I already had turned this bezel all the way counterclockwise, or actually it's clockwise, this way. You turn it this way because from the factory, when you first get it, it is halfway, or at least half a turn or one turn, turn to counterclockwise to prevent accidental discharge, or the light going off by itself during shipping. And as you saw me do just now, that will prevent the light from firing. See, I'm actuating it by pressing that pedal, and it is not coming on. So if you turn it all the way until you cannot turn it anymore clockwise, that engages the battery, and now the light will come on. And it's quite simple, actually. You just hold the pedal down for momentary on, and the second you take your finger off of there, it turns off. For constant on, you just press the button, or I guess the pedal, just click it, and it stays on. To turn it off, simply just click it again. So it is ambidextrous. There's a pedal on this side and there's a pedal on this side. The operation is the same on both sides. So if you have to do one-handed operation, you just tap it once on this side and turn it off. Same for the other side. To remove the light, it is pretty much just a reverse of how you put it on. Pop this latch up and rock it off. It's simple as that. Okay, I'm gonna try and do a little bit of a close-up of the light here. Now, as you see, there's a little bit of distortion on the reflection on the reflector there. It's not orange peeled, but as you see right there, it's got little rings on there, but it is a smooth reflector. And it looks like that. The beam is kind of ringy if you put it on a wall, white wall, if you're white wall hunting. But if you're using it, you know, out in the field or something, it really doesn't show up really. There's a close-up of the LED. It isn't a Nichia. My friend looked it up. I forget what he said it was. I think it's like E20 or something like that. But anyway, this light weighs 3 ounces. It is really light. It's when it's on the gun, it's barely, you know, you can barely feel it. You can barely feel the extra weight on there. It does come with a CR123 battery from the factory. It is a Panasonic or something rather. And as I said, it's the light came with this bezel turned half a turn like that, so that, you know, when you hit the pedals and stuff, it would not go off accidentally. All you have to do is take it out from the packaging and twist it counterclockwise all the way until it stops, and you're good to go. It does have an O-ring. Let me see. It has an O-ring to protect it from water, so it is water resistant. I think it's set up to 66 feet. Here's the O-ring right there. It does seem like it's lubricated from the factory, as it turns quite smooth. There is no grittiness. Well, maybe tiny bit, but not really anything dramatic. If you twist it on and off a lot, though, I would recommend you probably check that O-ring to make sure it's lubricated from time to time. Make sure it isn't torn. That way it'll hold up underwater, or, you know, if you have to use it in the rain or something for a class or something, that it wouldn't malfunction because water gets into the compartment where the battery is. And as you saw me do just now, to change the battery, all you have to do is twist that bezel all the way off counterclockwise. Here's the module, and here's the battery. It is a Panasonic lithium, and here's what it looks like on the inside. Now that plus there, that's actually not a I guess a coincidence that it says plus, because you insert it with the plus side this way. So I guess it's kind of a reminder for people that, hey, stick the battery in this way and not the other way. And once you do that, stick the battery in, twist it all the way back clockwise, and boom, lights, functional again. So in closing, this light was $129 from Impact Weapons Components, which is where I got it from. It was shipped USPS, I guess first class they call it, 1 to 3 days, and it was shipped on a Friday and I got it on Monday. Earl, I had some issues with the order and I emailed Earl over at IWC and he took care of it immediately. So definitely shout out to Earl over at Impact Weapons Components. Highly recommend them for any of your light mounts or anything like that. Go over to their website and check them out. But yeah, the light is pretty awesome. 200 lumens, weighs like 3 ounce, I think, with the battery in it. So as it is right here is 3 ounces, which is featherweight. So far I've seen some people put it on long guns like AR-15s. I personally haven't put it on my AR yet, but I would like to, because, or at least some sort of other light besides the Surefire 6P, because at the end of that long 13-inch handguard, that weight really weighs the front end of the gun down. So having a lighter weapon light like this or the WML would be awesome to lighten the front of the AR up so that it's more pointable. So yeah, hopefully I will get some time to go out to the range soon and I can get some footage of the light being used there, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time or would even be able to find ammo for the trip to the range, because it's pretty crazy right now. So hopefully I answered your questions. I know these were the things that I talked about were things that I was curious about before I purchased this light, and so far it's awesome. The user interface is very simple, and everything is rock solid and it works right out of the box. So highly recommended. If there are any issues with it in the future, I will make another video and see if I could reproduce it on camera, or if it stops working, I will just make a video and tell you guys about it. So alright, have a good one.